Hello, friends. Just now we have heard a beautiful glimpse of tabla performance. We have a very distinguished guest in our studio today. He is Pandit Nayan Ghosh. Namaskar, Panditji.
Namaskar.
Panditji is a very well-known sitarist and the percussionist too. Today he is going to give us the information about the instrument tabla. Panditji, we would like to know from you. In ancient time, we had another type of percussion instrument that was called as pakhavaj. And now this tabla is very popular in Indian music. So is there any relation of pakhavaj and tabla? And what is the origin of tabla that we would like to know from you?
Thank you. The pakhavaj has been an instrument used in Indian classical music, North Indian classical music, Hindustani music, since a very long time, many centuries. The pakhavaj is a highly developed percussion instrument, both as an accompanying instrument for dhrupad and dhamar, as well as for solo treatment. And the pakhavaj has already a very developed language of its own. And through that language, many compositions have already been created by great masters over the last several centuries. But the tabla, compared to the pakhavaj, is a very young instrument, because the first tabla usage came sometime around the invention or the discovery of khayal music in vocal music. And so, as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. The tabla was probably created or revived from some ancient form sometime in the 17th century. And we have no evidence whether the tabla was really invented by XYZ person, but the first name available in historical records is Ustad Siddhar Khan, also known as Siddhar Khan Dhadi. And he lived in Delhi. And the first name associated with the tabla has been his. And there are also compositions by him that are played by many tabla players even today. Oh. One of the most common kaidas that is played by almost any tabla player is dhatete dhatete dhadate dhage tinagena tatete tatete dhadate dhage dinagena. This is made by Ustad Siddhar Khan Dhadi. So this also raises a point and a question that if tabla already had such a structured composition, maybe the tabla was there earlier, and maybe it was invented earlier, maybe it was played earlier, but somehow never came into historical records.
Yes.
However, the first name, since we get, is Ustad Siddhar Khan, we take that as the starting point of the evolution of tabla. Siddhar Khan Sahib lived in Delhi, and his descendants, his son was Bugra Khan Sahib, among others. He had more sons and disciples. And Bugra Khan Sahib had two sons, Sitab Khan and Makhu Khan. These were very prominent composers, and they gave further shape to the Delhi Gharana, the Delhi Baj of tabla. Delhi Baj is the first pioneering Baj. And Sitab Khan Sahib's line comes down after a couple of generations to the very famous Ustad Nathu Khan Sahib, who lived in Delhi, who was the most prominent Delhi Baj tabla player. And he was a role model for younger tabla players like Ustad Ahmad Jan Thirakwa, Ustad Amir Hussain Khan Sahib, Ustad Habibuddin Khan Sahib, and many others. Ustad Nathu Khan Sahib was the icon of his time. Oh. The other line of Gulab Khan Sahib came down right up to Ustad Inam Ali Khan Sahab, who was approximately one generation older than me.
Yes.
He was the last descendant of the Gulab Khan Sahab line. This is how the origin of tabla has come from Siddhar Khan Sahab. And
Yes.
then, of course, we can probably elaborate on the different other styles of tabla playing.
Yes.